Bienvenidos, hermanas de color. Recuerdan que los amamos mucho y tu voz importa.
Sorry, sure. For those of us that don't speak Spanish, what Gloria just said was welcome, sisters of color. Remember, we love you very much, and your voice matters. So, hey guys, this is PM Mathis, your global indie author distributor.
And I'm Gloria Miller. It's so good to be with you today.
And we are
Sisters of Color.
I know you're probably saying, oh my God, girls, y'all looking too cute with those shirts on. Take it in. Take it in. Okay, so we also want you to remember this is No Victims Here, the Minority Project, because we want you to associate our podcast with Sisters of Color.
Yes.
All right, so we're in the month of April. And you know, our theme for the month is don't play the fool, okay?
Yeah.
It is such a hard place and an ugly place for you to be. We don't want you to be ugly, as cute as you are, okay? Because then you start saying stuff you don't need to say. You're acting, you know, ways that you don't need to act. And you're out there, you know, just running amok. And people don't like you when you run amok, okay?
No.
They really don't.
There has to be some sort of decorum, like they say, or whatever. Some kind of
being ladies of age.
Yes, of a certain age. Yes, exactly.
That's all we're saying. And we want to take you along on the journey, right? It doesn't matter how old you are. You still just need to carry yourself with some decorum.
Yes.
With, like, you know, you got some sense in your head. Like, you're not trying to be offended by every single thing. Stop being offended.
And please don't go out with, like, just looking like any old way and have rollers in your hair. And, you know, I mean.
We don't even want to dive into that.
I don't know why that just came into my head because on
Let me
our
get
way
my music
in.
set up while you talking, girl.
Because on our way in, we seen some stuff. And
we're just trying to say, you know, just look the part, okay?
Yes.
Just be you better, okay?
Yeah, just present yourself. Just present yourself in a way that would be pleasing, not just to God, but just because God sees your heart. I mean, it's not okay. I hope that no one misunderstands that. I'm not talking about, oh my gosh, you know, have to do your hair up and go spend all this money and do best clothes, whatever. No.
We just look the best you can.
Yes, look the best you can, because
she's trying to put it in a pretty package. Stop with the craziness. Stop with the pajamas and the house shoes at Walmart.
Yes.
Stop with the rollers and put the bra on, girls. Is what she's trying to say.
There you go. Okay, she just set it off for me.
I don't just try to roll no punches with y'all. Let's just stop looking crazy. This is also running into our message. We want to be prepared.
Yes.
Now, this is just really for me, but I think that you'll enjoy it, right? So, I am a big Disney fan, right? So, there's a portion in the Lion King song that I want to share with you right now. Like they always say, I don't own the rights to the song and all of the things. Guys, let's not be crazy. But listen to the words. Listen to the words.
I know it sounds sordid, but you'll be rewarded. But at last I am given my dues. And injustice deliciously square.
Out of the mouths of Scar.
Yeah, right.
That is the word for this Friday. We want you to be prepared.
Right.
We want you to look at your life, to make some, because we want you to end well at the end of 2022.
Yes.
So we want you to look at your life, take apart some things that you know ain't been working for you. Mm-hmm. You just keep doing the same kind of craziness over and over and over.
Expecting a different result, right?
Insanity, girls.
Insanity.
Okay?
It is.
Stop doing that.
Yeah.
And we want to help you along your journey.
Mm-hmm.
We want you to listen to teacher because that's who we are right now.
Right? Yeah.
And we want you to have fun while you're on the journey. Mm-hmm. We want you to find somebody that you can connect with, that you can have a conversation with. We want you to actually, girl, we didn't do our agendas again.
Oh, we didn't.
Let me give you our agendas. I didn't just already jumped in. We didn't already jumped in. But you know, it's the same thing. We want you to always to remind you to use your voice because it matters, right?
Right.
That's why we do what we do, because we want you to be able to walk away from any conversation that we have with you feeling seen, heard, and understood.
Yes.
We want you to understand that perfection is craziness, not even a thing. All right? It doesn't even exist, okay?
Right.
That life is really messy, but as me and Gloria has shown you, it
can.
We were supposed to go and throw the axes, but we weren't able to do that because I'm at a stage and age of life that my body said, hey, no, okay, that's not going to happen. That's how we like to have fun, but we will be doing some things around town to show you what Little Decatur, maybe some of what Big Huntsville has to offer.
Right.
Just us having fun. Yeah. That's the point. We always want you to know that life is not perfect. It's messy, but it can be fun.
Yes.
And to realize, like we're talking about, there's always power in the conversation. And little acts of kindness really do matter. Now, Gloria is going to tell you our disclaimer.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't want to have to take off her earrings. I definitely don't want to have to take off mine.
I don't want to do that.
So, Gloria, go ahead.
We are not doctors and hold no degrees, so we can offer you no cures or diagnosis of any kind. If you need professional help, we advise you to seek it out. What we offer is conversation and comforting voices.
That's all we got, right?
That's it.
And see, we were kind of not prepared.
Prepared?
Is that what
That's just a thing. That's what happens to us, as we get older.
Mine did not, not working together.
No, I know, yeah.
They got to get my sister over here. You know what I'm saying? She understands what I'm trying to say. That's what we're saying. Be prepared, right? Yes. That's why I played you Scar.
Right.
We want you to always be in a position where even if you kind of get thrown off, like we just got thrown off just a little bit, but you circle back around.
Yeah.
And don't make it such a big deal, okay? Don't make it such a big deal. Right. And we want you to understand, too, that you have power.
Yes.
You have the ability to speak to yourself, talk to yourself, move yourself to the next level. Mm-hmm. You have the understand. You are the only one that knows you well. Mm-hmm. People will try to tell you, "Oh my God, I know you, and you should do this, that, and the other."
No.
If it's not a confirmation for you, if it's not something that God has been talking to you about, and you have a dream or desire to do, you're gonna be living somebody else's dream. You're gonna be walking through their vision, and it's not gonna have nothing to do with you. And you're not gonna be able to teach from that space.
Right.
You can't be an expert in that conversation. Listen. There's always room to sit at the feet of somebody that knows something a lot better than you, who has experienced a lot more than you. Don't go into a place always thinking that you got to be the one that knows everything. So sometimes just shut up is what I'm saying. Yeah. Sometimes just put your listening ears on. And that's what me and Gloria are saying right now. We want you to click on our YouTube videos.
Yes.
Okay? We want you to leave us some comments. We want you to engage with us.
Yes.
We want to be able to speak to not just you, but the world. Okay?
Yes.
Gloria said stop being right. She's saying stop being selfish. Okay?
Well, and this is the thing too, is that when you were talking about being prepared, what came to my mind is also just knowing who you are alone. Who you are just yourself without having the partner. Because what if you didn't have that partner? What if something happened and you were just alone? You have to just make sure that you're okay by yourself, that you can take care of yourself.
Be a party to one.
Yeah, take care of yourself, that you know that God, that you ask God to just reveal, look, you gave me talents and you gave me gifts. Please reveal.
Right.
If you don't know, please reveal that. Send me people. Give me the passion that I need. Give me the drive that I need, the motivation I need to move forward, for what you have for me,
Look at her just stepping out. Look at her. I'm so excited. And she's absolutely right, because there is a place and a voice and a position that only you can play.
Yes.
There is people that will hear you, that will relate to you, that will have a heart to love and support you. And so we want to kind of help you walk through what that looks like, to prepare yourself to be in a position that you don't let another opportunity pass you by.
Right.
You got to sometimes say, you know what, I'm afraid to do that, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to jump out here and face, I'm going to take a risk. Because let me tell you, a lot of what, I'm learning in my years of wisdom is that having the ability to say, yes, I'll just show up and I'll just do it.
Right.
I don't care how afraid you are. I don't care how you feel on the inside. I don't care. Oh my God, I don't have the talent to get. Well, if they ask you to do it, then they must have some kind of confidence that you can show up and present whatever and do whatever. Let's just take me for an example. I'll tell you in a minute. One-on-one conversations with people is not my strong suit, but what I keep hearing it is. I don't know how that all plays out. But now what I do know is when it comes to public speaking and I can get in front of people and speak like nobody's business. Girl, if I got something to say, I know how to open my mouth to say it. Okay? Right. I don't bite my tongue much. I just really don't, because how does that serve me? I don't really. Right. And I don't live my life caring about how you feel about me. Up here, I live to please. No, truly, you have to live that audience of one, right? And then once you learn to please God, He will go out here. He'll take you out here. He'll widen your territory. Exactly. He'll give you the people that you need to talk to. Right. Who will be influenced by you, who watch you, who see you. Right? And even if they may not say anything to you, they're watching you. Yes. And they're a group of people that need you to show up. They need you to be bold enough, unafraid enough, and even sometimes doing it afraid. Because a lot of times we do a lot of things afraid. Yes. And we do a lot of things, with things on our minds and on our hearts. Right. We still show up. You can't let life just deter you from doing everything. Right. Just because you're going through something, that don't mean you don't need to step out and try something else.
Well, exactly. And be present in whatever you're doing. Whether it's just talking to your friend, whether it's talking to family members, whatever it is, be present. Because people can tell when you're like talking to them, but your mind is like all over and you're looking here and you're looking there. Be present. Right. Be present, because that's how people, like we talk about being seen, valued, heard, and understood. That there is such power in that, and there's such there is such power in that, and such confidence that you say, they really see me, they really hear me. They really hear me, and this is why I got my friend over here, my sister.
I'm listening right now, though.
No, she's listening right now because she's on her phone. But anyway, so I'm gonna give her some grace. But anyways, I'm just saying that's what you need. You have to have someone that's present. Right. Someone. I mean, those are the people you want to surround yourself with, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. And kind of ping-ponging off what Gloria is saying, and just something I heard, my pastor say. He said, don't let the facts mess up your faith. The faith in yourself and your ability to know that, okay, so I find myself in a position and in a place that's a little bit uncertain, a little bit shaky, but I know that I can move past this. I have a belief in, first and foremost, myself, right? Because I'm telling you, there's so much power in believing and trusting in yourself, listening to your own words out your own mouth, right? Sometimes it takes standing in the mirror and trusting that know the word, that you can recite the word, that the word will come back to you, that God never forsakes nor leaves you. You have to believe those things. And that's how you can walk in this world with faith. That's how you can walk in the world with a knowing that, I'm not going to be blown because, this is happening or that's happening. Because life will happen. Right. But you don't have to be shaken. You don't have to be thrown off your foundation. You don't have to now say, oh my God, I don't have faith today. Come on, guys. Yeah. Does your faith really leave you? Does it? Because if that's the case, why trust in God? I mean, there would be no reason to trust in God. Right. You're not going to get everything you want. You're not going to, everybody's not going to be who you want them to be. They're not going to say kind words to you or pat you on the back or, stroke your ego. A lot of times that don't even happen, right? You got to know who you are. You got to know, like Gloria has said, your gifts, your talents, what God has given you to do. What he's given you to do, put your hands to that. Yeah, exactly. That will take up enough of your time. Right. And stop worrying about what Gloria thinks about you over here, okay?
But no, seriously,
she just absolutely loves you. She just adores you. Me, on the other hand, I can take your lip.
Okay. Well, oh my God. But That's Pam. Okay, but no, she does. No, she does care.
No, I care, but I can take you or leave you. Please understand. Don't get it twisted here. Okay? Gloria cares, and she wants to be your friend.
But it's true what she's saying about the passion part, because the passion is what God instills in us, right? That makes our heart sing. That makes our heart just fly. We just want to fly, and we just want to go with it. Even if it's something completely new that's never been done.
Absolutely.
Because here, I love watching Tiny House Nation, and I love all about
She's
tiny
about to
houses.
jump into the tiny houses.
Oh my gosh, they're so cute, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I could live in a tiny house. Yeah. I could do that. I could minimize.
And I know you're probably saying because of her height, anyway, yes, she could.
Yeah, because
that's not what she's talking about, girls, and don't.
I'm only 5'3".
Right?
I'm only 5'3", so I'm short. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, they're so cute. But whatever your passion is, absolutely, right? Just search that out.
That's what the big point is here.
Yes. Whatever search it out. Ask God to just reveal it to you, because He will. He will, and not just in what your passion is as far as what you could do for your livelihood and that sort of thing, but also in ministry. Because we're called to minister and be out in the world, right? And talk about God and bring others to Him.
We are the hands and feet of the one that we serve. Absolutely. Exactly. And so, because we are, He has already given you every tool that you need. Because, I like to say it this way: He knew you would be here before you got here, right? So there's absolutely no fear that you don't have what you need, even though you see obstacles, you see circumstances, you're watching life kind of play out wrong for you.
Right.
We all have had that. Okay. Yes. Listen, literally, me and God has been in a tug of war for the last 4 years. I'm not going to reveal anything. I'm not as transparent as my sister over here. You'll see it when you need to see it. Yes. You know what I'm saying? We will all be giving God the glory. Yes. Okay. But until then, I've got to trust. I've still got to put my hands to what God has given me to do.
Right.
I can't shut down over here. I could, but how sexy is that? It's not. And your girl is too cute not to be doing what God has called her to. Right. And even in the tug of war that I'm having with God, He's big enough, great enough to be able to sustain me in that. Right. Yes. And it doesn't stop Him from loving me because I'm questioning, hey God, what is happening and what's going on? He wants you to ask Him. Right. And then He will give you the wisdom, whether that's an inner knowing that you have, whether that's somebody speaking a word into your life, or you picking up the word of God and He just, oh my God, there it is. God is revealing it to me. Because Pastor also said, get out of the mirror and get into the word.
Yes. That was so powerful. That was.
Stop putting on the makeup, and then, as R.C. Blake's always say, stop popping the gum and hitting you and popping your head.
Yeah, okay? Exactly.
So it's all the same thing. Okay. What we're trying to tell you to do, get into the game. I had wrote a blog, and I said it this way: get into the game and turn the active light on. Right? That means that you're available. Right. That means that you're going to show up. That means that you're going to be consistent in your own life. Yes. Because it's not just what me and Gloria are talking to you about, which we are here to be. I was just thinking, here's what I want you to really understand. Be your own cheerleader. Yes. You are the only one that knows the journey that you've been on, how hard you've been working, how many years you've been praying, how many years that you have had to stand in faith and ain't seen nothing. We don't know that. Right. So what you can do is, in the midst of those hard moments, you got to cheer yourself on. You got to look at, okay, wait a minute, let me get my checklist. Okay. Yes. And let your checklist be the accountability that you have, that what, God is faithful. He is showing up for me. He always helps me when I get to that place where I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to give up. God will show up. He'll give you a word. He'll enable you to have a conversation. He'll hear you, something that has clicked in your head. He'll give you confirmation because that's how it's done. That's how we faith to faith to faith, from glory to glory.
Yes.
That's how we get there. It is one step. It's not some big, because I used to think it was some big thing that I would see. Oh my God, that's God showing up. But it's not in the big things, girls. It's in the putting the cart away at the, at Walmart. It's the, oh my God, I got a front parking space and it's raining outside. It's those things that you see and that matters. It's like, oh my God, somebody just blessed me to put some gas in my car.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's God setting you up because you don't know how things are going to play out. Right. And let me give you an example. Right. So I had the ability, well, don't be calling me for this because I'm not an expert, okay? I have the ability to, work in the tax world, okay? And so I got an opportunity to just kind of, for lack of a better way of saying it, just kind of help somebody out to get through, right? Not knowing that it would open the door to a bigger opportunity for. So what I'm trying to tell you is, those things that you may see as, little bitty, or they won't amount to anything, and why would I do that, and why would I, do this, that, and the other. Don't look at it that way. If it's something that you can do, if it's something, like I'm saying, you're not looking for a reward, but you don't ever know what's on the other side of that opportunity, is what I mean.
You don't know. Right.
And so if you're willing to say, yes, I'll show up, I'll do it, you know what I'm saying, I'll see, I'll help you out or whatever. You don't know how God will bless you because of that. And because what is it? We can be a blessing to be a blessing or something, or to get a blessing. Y'all know what I'm saying. Just bless other people. Just be a blessing. Just bless other people.
Just bless other people.
And stop always thinking that, it should be something in it for you. Right. And I'm not saying this wasn't an opportunity that would bless me, because it really has. It blessed me to actually meet another friend, because I might have not have met her if not in this opportunity. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So always have your ears and eyes open for people that you can have a conversation with, that really enjoy being with you. I mean, literally just enjoy your company. Right. If you struggling with folks and they just always got the stank face looking at you and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Every time they hear your voice, they just listen. Yeah, those ain't the people that need to be in your life, because they will not be cheerleaders for you. Right. Matter of fact, they will just be sucking energy that you ain't got right now.
Exactly. That's true.
You low on fuel yourself. I mean, come on, don't do this.
And please don't compare yourself to other people.
Stop with that madness.
Yeah, don't compare yourselves to other ladies that are like,
Gloria be trying to compare herself to me, but I tell her, don't do that, Gloria.
Because I know we had talked about this before, that I heard a pastor say that, just take one step in front of the other. Don't look at the big mountain and the big valley that you think that you have before you.
Because you won't even start.
But you won't even start, because if you see that, it's just too overwhelming. You just take one step in front of the other, and if there's a stone or something in front of you, you just take that step over it.
Girls, and speak to them in layman's terms. Break it down to a child so a child can know. Right.
And just keep it moving. And just keep it moving.
That is good stuff.
Yeah. So
you don't even have to kick it out your way. You ain't got to try to, let it stop you. Gloria said just step over it.
Just step over it. Just keep going.
That's wisdom for the day. Girl.
Keep it moving.
And she's just trying to say things like that. It's just simple. Right. It's not. We try to overthink it. Yeah. I'm raising my hands because I do a lot of overthinking. Yeah. But it's really just simple. Just step over the stone. Don't try to move it out of the way.
Don't try to change it.
Don't try to change it. Right. Figure out why it's there. Doesn't even matter. Because really, at the end of the day, that doesn't even matter. Right. But what matters is you learning the lesson and you moving. You learning who you are and moving. You learning who is for you and against you, and you move. You know what I'm saying? It is not about you staying stuck in a place. And I'm telling you this from a place of knowing. Yeah. I'm not saying this because I'm trying to be a good teacher, which I am. Thank you very much. I don't like to pat myself on the back, but because you did, I said, okay, I'll take it. Yeah. And here's another thing. Like I was talking to my good friend Gloria here. There's never an occasion where you can find Pam just putting herself down. That is insanity.
Right.
Why do you do that? Why do you say to yourself, well, I'm just too dumb, I can't learn it, or no, somebody else is better than me, and there's a lot of people out here better than me in a lot of stuff. But does that mean that I'm not gonna join in and have fun too?
And you just run your race. Just run your race.
Just run your race.
Like you're just running a race.
Tongue tried to get right down. Okay.
But just know that race is just you. It's just you. There's no one else. Don't see anybody else. It's just you running that race, right? Mm-hmm. So, and it's you. Well, let's just say it's you. But then, of course, God speaking to you, and He's just guiding you. Yeah,
if we don't say that in the beginning, everything that we know, God is pushing us along and He is with us. If we don't just make that reference, always know these sisters of color, and we trust God.
Yes, we do.
And we advise you to trust God too with us. You know what I'm saying? Amen. We'll pray for you like you pray for us, But if you choose not to, there still is a level of common sense and sanity that God gives you. Mm-hmm. Even if you're not, because He gives you free will. He is not going to run after you. Yes, well, sometimes God does. Yes, sometimes He does. He'll go out there for that one sheep. You know the story. Yes. But generally, He gives you a will to make a decision. And thank you, Jesus. You know what I mean? Because we see what the enemy did. He was the sound of music, or however they say it. He was the musical instrument. And what did He do? He made a choice, and God let Him make the choice. That's why He's down here fighting with us.
Yeah, exactly.
But like we always know, and I really love this reference that, Pastor, because I love to hear this. We are citizens of the kingdom.
Yes.
We are joint heirs with Christ. We're not even supposed to be here, right?
Yeah.
But because God, there's so many people that, I don't know, God said, okay, y'all, well, I know y'all can help them, so that's why we're here.
Yeah, we represent heaven. We represent God. We're citizens. We're ambassadors. So
we don't know about y'all.
Right, we're going. Yeah, we need to just keep it moving, and we need to just touch everyone that we can touch, right?
And we're binding everything on earth so we can release it in heaven, so it won't keep us here. I always say there's not going to be any hesitation at the gate for me.
Exactly.
I don't know what's going to happen with y'all, and don't be in front of me.
Are you going to start running folks over or what?
I'm going to start pushing y'all out of the way. Anytime I hear, but you didn't, okay, God, put them to the back of the line. So we're trying to say, live your life preparing yourself.
Yes, preparing for your eternal future, not just your future here. I mean, of course, we focus on that because this is just temporal.
This is going to leave, guys.
This is going to leave. Mm-hmm. But God wants us to have our best life here, though. Abundant life here. But we also know that our eternal.
That's the ultimate goal.
That's the goal is up there.
That's why we do what we do. That's why we show up on this podcast. And you're like, oh my God, because we're citizens of heaven. Yes,
we are.
Yes. That's why we show up. Yes. God told us, okay, y'all need to have a conversation with them because they will hear you. I said, okay, God, we're using our hands and feet for the people.
And then the thing is that, we just have a heart for women, right? Especially because we are women. We are women that have gone through things.
She touched me under the table. That's what she did.
Oh, gosh, you caught that, right? Okay.
I did.
Y'all
She's trying to rein me in. Yeah.
But I'm just saying that we are women of a certain age and have gone through things.
And we have wisdom to share.
And we have wisdom to share, and so... Yeah, that's what I have Gray
up under here. Gloria hides hers.
I hide mine.
But she's so cute. And so, we're just really trying to be as silly as I am. I know you appreciate it. You're welcome. But it really is a purpose and a drive and a calling that God has given, right? And this is the time, this is the season, because it's so necessary and it's so needed, right? And we love you first and foremost with the love of Christ. Generally, that's where it stops for me.
Okay.
Sorry, girls, I just cracked myself.
Crack herself.
Y'all know I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all.
She does. She's just messing.
I like to have fun. I'm sorry, girls. I got tears in my eyes right now. No, but truly, it does start with the love of Christ, right?
Yes,
and but that's how it goes out. That's how it flows, right?
Right.
And then, you know, some people will love me, others won't like me. I don't really care. But what I do care is doing what God has called me to do, right? And so it's, you know, he asked me to have a conversation. He asked me to bring my friend along because us having a conversation together will give you two perspectives. It will give you a heart that, oh my God, I love you. A tough love mother over here. We need y'all to show up and do what you need to do, okay?
Yeah.
But it's us working together that will reach the nations. It will make, you know what I'm saying, we'll have a global effect, because that's the end goal for us. That because we do know that he is coming back for us. Yeah, and he wants to take not just me and Gloria.
Right.
He wants you to come along as well. Exactly. But you have to know what that relationship with him looks like. But it starts with a faith base. It starts with okay, so you know what? I got to see myself. I got to hear myself. I got to love myself. And let me listen to these two sisters who can help me along that journey. Right. Maybe we walk in you to faith. Maybe we walking you to that relationship with God, but it's ultimately important that you find him.
Okay? Yeah, it's about choice, right? We talked about that.
Absolutely.
It's about choice.
So we've laid it out for you. Okay? Right. So we're going to shut this one down because we don't like to go too long. We don't like to say too much because we know y'all start tuning us out and everything. Okay. So Gloria's is going to shut us down.
Okay, let me shut you down.
Yes.
Okay. All right, where did I need to be?
You need to be saying it in Spanish.
I don't say it in Spanish. Ahí los vemos y recuerda tu voz importa.
What Gloria is saying for those of us that don't speak Spanish. See you later, and remember to use your voice. Okay, guys, we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.